Yeah, big up Lumen, big up Lumen. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Hope all is well with you, man. Um, I said I'm gonna start the stream a little early and wait for the man them to forward, but I hope you're well, Lumen. I hope you're well. And I did this in my stream on Tuesday. I'm gonna do it again. My condolences to Diego Jota, the Portuguese na- international team player and the Liverpool player. My condolences to him, his brother, his family. Like my condolences, people. Life is too short, and I just want to say this: life is too short. My condolences to him, his family, his wife, his mother, his father, and his three children. Yeah, people, life is too short, man. Life is too short, and sometimes even me myself, I take football too personally. You know what I mean? Bless up my brother. Bless up my brother. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, my boss. You feel me? I was enjoying the conversation we had earlier when he was asking about London and if I was living in Florida and what part of Florida I live. I was I was enjoying that. Um, what you make of Rashford getting stripped of the 10, bro? That's the best thing ever. Best thing ever. Best thing ever, bro. Best thing ever. Feel me? I want players that actually want to play. I want players that's not lazy, bro. That's like the best thing ever that could happen, bro. And I'm not going to sit here sugarcoat anything. I mean, that's the best thing ever, bro. It's time for him to leave. Leave. He could leave. Nah, 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 nah. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. He could leave. Uh, but if he stays though, bro, if he stays, he need to hold bench. He need to hold bench. Our final club to go to. You feel me? Hold bench because listen, Rashford is lazy. He loves to gamble. Feel me? He likes to wear bling bling. You get what I'm saying, bro? He likes to do charity work, and I'm not knocking for doing his charity work. But when it comes to on the pitch, bro, he doesn't want to do nothing on the pitch, bro. Feel me? Like he's so focused on being Mr. Celebrity, right? He was supposed to sick for Villa, right? Say he was ill, but he was at the Chris Eubanks fight though. He was at the Chris Eubanks fight. He was at the Chris Eubanks fight. Okay, all right. Supposedly you want Watkins, a swap deal would have worked if Villa made Champions League. Probably, but Villa has to sell though because they're reaching that mark. Well, let's see. But I want Rashford gone. I want Fighter Sancho gone. I want Garnacho gone because he has a little shitty attitude problem. He thinks he's CR7, but he's far from it. Malasia could go because he's been injured and he hasn't had much game time. And who else? Anthony, I give props to Anthony. You know why I give props to Anthony, bro? He's willing to take a pay cut just to go play football. And he wants to get back in the Brazilian national team. So what if Anthony could do that? Why Rashford can't do that? And why Sancho can't do that? Take a pay cut. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious, man. I'm sick and tired. I'm really sick and tired of these men. You get me? Like they play when they feel like they want to play. And we us fans that subscribe to the United app, that buy the merch, and the fans that renew their season tickets and all of that, right? Pay these players wages. And at least they could do it to go on the pitch and play like they're minute because last season was an absolute embarrassment, bro. That's the lowest I ever seen my team finish. 15th. And then on the last day of the season, a game against Villa, that's when these men want to play like they mean it. Huh? That's when they want to play like they mean it. When I wanted them to turn up for the final, they didn't. Man, damn, it's very, what's the word I'm looking for, man? It's very difficult being a United fan right now. It's very difficult, and I'm gonna stick through this, but I will be calling out the BS. Trust and believe. Yeah, man. Let me see what you're saying in the chat here. I like Rashford as a player. He means a lot to the streets. Yeah, he means a lot to the streets, and that's the problem, bro. Mr. Bling Bling. Focus on yo. You see if he was banging in goals, I wouldn't care what Rashford do. Damn, those fireworks are so annoying, man. People, I don't like fireworks, by the way. I hate fireworks with a passion. But you see if Rashford was banging in the goals and dressing all bling bling, I wouldn't care. David Beckham did that. He scored in many goals and he was Mr. Bling Bling, Mr. Superstar, this and this and that and that. David Beckham was banging in the goals, bro. Banging in the goals. Banging in the goals. And what? For what? Get the hell out of here, man. Rashford need to leave, man. Or if he stays, hold bench. Or come on the last 2 minutes. I don't care. Hold bench. Soccer junkie, man. What's up, bro? Big up Rasta. If those yes, bro. Bro, I don't like fireworks, people. I'm not even trying to be funny, guys. I personally don't like fireworks. I remember when I was a kid, right? My cousin put fireworks in my backpack, and when I opened the minute I opened the backpack, from that day, I'm like, nah, bro. I don't like fireworks. And another time, this man let off a fireworks while I was sleeping right next to me. Get the heck out of here, man. But yeah, man. Yeah, people. But big up yourself, Soccer Junkie. Big up yourself, Soccer Junkie. Hope all is well with you, broski. Hope all is well with you. I think it's probably like almost 12 a.m. your time. Actually, yeah, 12 a.m. your time. Yeah. Yeah, 12 a.m. Yeah. So yeah, man, them. Me personally, yeah, I'm really concerned about next season. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very concerned because we only got one signing in this transfer window. No one's leaving. So I'm just very concerned as hell. Illegal fireworks or something. Bro, listen. They're popping off right now, bro. I don't like fireworks, bro. I don't like fireworks. Me neither. Me neither. It's 10 p.m. Really? Yes. I forgot about that. My bad. It is 10 p.m. over there. Definitely 10 p.m. over there. Yes. I forget the 4 hour difference. Yeah. But yeah, people, I'm really concerned about this season, man. I'm really concerned about this season. Yeah, it's 1:17 right now for us. Yes, because we're in the same time zone, but Soccer Junkie, I believe is like what 4 or 5 hours behind us. Because he's out there west. Yeah. But guys, I'm really concerned about this season, man. Like with this manager and these players. Cunha is the new number 10. I'm glad. I'm glad about that. I'm not gonna lie, people. I'm actually glad about that. West Coast, so 3. Oh yes, 3 hours. My bad. 3 hours. Yes, 3 hours. My bad. So yeah, people, like I'm really concerned about this season. I'm not gonna lie, man. This new season, I'm really concerned, man, because it's like, Jesus, man. It's like we're not in Europe, so everything we're going to face is domestic. And if we want to get into Europe, we have to go finish in the top five, which I feel like that's a hard stretch, or we win preferably the FA Cup because I'd rather us be in in that in the Europa League again, But we will see. We shall see, man. But guys, I'm really really concerned. The club barely has done anything. You know what I mean? And to ease my concerns, who else we coming? Who else we got coming in? Who else do we have coming in? Nobody. You get me? And this Embuemo deal, right? Like I said, we should never made a third bid. I said we should never made a third bid. Let's just move on from it. But no, the club do it. If Embuemo comes, yes, that's good. But I feel like Brentford want us to pay the Man United tax, and we should not pay the Man United tax. We should not pay that Man United tax. We shouldn't. We should just bin off, move on from that. Now I mean, we should, but it's like I don't know, bro. I don't know. We'll see what you're saying. It's like it's 9:18 in Alaska, 7:18 in Hawaii. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, I forgot. Different time zone. Yo, sometimes I forget in America has different time zones as well. And so does Canada. I be forgetting that. Uh I'll be there. Okay, all right, bro. Boom, boom, boom. No problem, no problem, no problem. It's still 3:18 in Guam. My boss, how many places have you been? Because some places you're naming in London and Florida, to me, it seems like you're a well-traveled guy, my guy. Well-traveled guy. Hey, yo, yes. Bless up, Akavin. Bless up. Rajit V. I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong, bro. I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong, but bless up all the same, bro. Thank you for being here. Bless up, bless up. Yes. I am modding on channel. Will take 15 minutes. Bro, take your time, bro. Take your time, bro. But I appreciate you passing through here, bro. Take your time. Thank you for being here, bro. Like, I appreciate it. Just passing through. Take your time, bro. We gonna be here. We gonna be here, bro. We gonna be here. We have lots to talk about. You know what I mean? But bless up, people. Oh yeah, people. I'm reminding y'all. Sunday. I'm going out of the country, so the Wi-Fi might not be Wi-Fi, and so you guys might see me doing some videos and some shorts, this and that, until I get stable Wi-Fi. I'm trying my best to do like a Jamaica Live. I'm probably gonna title it Jamaica Live, But I'm just letting you man them know I'm going out of the country Sunday. Yeah, man. Yeah. All right. How bad is your vision, Rasta? I wear contacts and glasses too, bro. My vision is bad, bro. My vision is very bad, bro. But I make it working. You know what I mean? I go to my eye doctor every year, bro, to stay on. Because you only got one set of eyes. I stay on top of my eyes. I mean, I stay on top of my eye doctor's appointment. So my vision is, you know what I mean? But listen, you gotta take care of your eyesight, bro. And I do my physical checkups. People, I urge you and implore you, man, them visit your doctors. It's very important. I work in hospital, people, and I be seeing shit. People, I be seeing shit. Implement more water in your diet too, people, please. But for me, soccer junkie, I can't mess with the contacts, bro. They ain't for me, bro. Now don't worry about that. Okay, bet. All right. I've been places. Still got to go to South America, Africa, and Antarctica. Okay, bro. Listen, I want to go to Colombia, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I want to go to Ghana. I want to go to Nigeria. I want to go to South Africa. But God willing, I'll go to those places in due time. God willing. For me, it's 1.1.25 right eye and 2.25 left eye. So this is my stronger eye. This is my stronger eye. This is my weaker eye. but I don't remember the numbers. Uh, I wear daily contact lenses. The weekly run ruin your eyes. Yo, bro, listen, I can't with contacts, guys. I tried contacts, bro. I tried that shit. It's not for me. I swear to you guys. And I wanted to try see if I could do LASIX. LASIX ain't for me too, guys. It's not for me. Oh, you use monthly, so you get them delivered to you monthly. Okay, okay, not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. But yeah, people, I can't deal with the contacts, guys. I can't. No. Yo, this chair is so annoying. I need to. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna get a different chair soon. I'm gonna get a different one because this shit is so annoying and it squeaks too much. What he says. It was uncomfortable at first, but you get used to it. I hear it, bro, but it's just not for me, bro. The fact that a foreign object is on your eyes, bro, and you can't fall asleep in them unless you get specific ones where you could sleep in and all of that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing all of that. I'm sorry, I'm not doing all of that, man. I'm not. I'm not. It might be the contacts, Rasta. Some of the lower quality ones sucks. Bro, listen, you see my eye, my cornea is thin, so I have to wear like hard lens contacts. Pause on the hard lens, and it felt really uncomfortable in my eyes. So I'm like, nah, bro, I'll stick to what I know. This is the only foreign object I want in front of my eyes. I got colored ones too, but they harsh on the eyes. Yeah, but you gotta be careful with those, man. You gotta be careful with those. Lumen. Palestine footballer was killed, but no one's talking about it. Damn, bro, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I am sorry to hear that, Lumen. I am sorry to hear that, bro. Listen, bro. It's so much going on in the world right now. Feel me? I it's so much going on in the world right now. But listen, R.I.P. to him. You know what I mean? My condolence to him and his family and his loved ones, relatives. My condolence to him, bro. That's very harsh, bro. That's two. That's three footballers that pass. Man, gosh, I fell asleep with them all the time, bro. Be careful with that, bro. Be careful with that. Be careful with that, man. Be careful with that. No, you good, bro. You good, bro. You didn't say nothing bad. What spammer? What spammer are you talking about, Lumen? You're not a spammer, bro. You're just telling me something that a football player passed, bro. You didn't spam me. You're not spamming nobody, bro. You didn't spam nobody, bro. Jesus, bruv. Jesus, bruv. Oh my days. Oh my days, bruv. Oh my days, bruv. Really? Since Jesus, bruv. Bro, you are a mod. I told you that, bro. You're a mod here, bro. You're a mod here, bro. You know what I mean? You're a mod, bro. But you didn't say nothing crazy, Lumen. You didn't do nothing wrong. You just, you know what I mean? You didn't do nothing wrong, bro. You good, bro. But Jesus, man. Listen, people. Lord. I know, but I do it all the time because doing it for years. Hello, I'm still oh my God, you're still You're still doing it for because you're doing it for years. Yeah, bro, you're mad now. You're mad, bro. You're mad, bro. You are mad. You're mad, bro. You feel me? Yeah, man. There's a reason why I make you as a mod because I like your takes on footballs. Pause on football. You have opinion. You voice your opinion. You stick to your opinion, Lumen, and I respect you for that. You feel me, bro? And I said I've seen in other chat when people think you're delusional or whatever, but you actually speak actual facts. So big up yourself, bro. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. And I'm glad you're a part of this community, Lumen. Okay, I want you to know that, and I want you, rest of the man, know that that I'm glad that you all are part of this community. And me personally, guys, I don't care how long it takes me to get to 1,000 subscribers, guys. I rather have a good community, a good footballing community. You could be, it doesn't matter which club you support. I just want to have a good footballing community because you know why? The last things I want is a bunch of trolls and mutants and weirdos over here. You get me? And so far, man, you guys are proper fans. Um. Anyways, so how are you, Rasta? And bro? I'm good, man. I'm good, man. As you know, I'm going out of the country tomorrow. And I said it's either I'm gonna try to do like some videos. You know what I mean? I might show you some videos of where I'm at. You know what I mean? Just to give y'all a little different views, locations, or whatever. And I might do some shorts and I try to get some good Wi-Fi where I'm going. Cause the Wi-Fi ain't Wi-Fi all the time, folks. I'm telling you where I'm going. And yeah, man. And do some streams. Yeah, man. But yeah, Lou, man, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good. Um, Joe Rogan was talking about and today. I was surprised how much Palestine today. I'm surprised how much he talked about it, bro. Listen, it's a lot going on in this world, bro. It's a lot. It's a lot going on in this world, and it is a sensitive subject, but it's too much going on right now. It is a sensitive subject, but yo, bro, listen. Me personally, I don't. One thing I don't talk about on my platform. I don't get involved in politics, bro. I stay the away from politics. Absolutely, bro. I stay the fuck away from that. It's too sensitive of a subject for me. Rasta, I believe there was some overreaction, drama, and acting by some Liverpool fan channel on their players. Bro, listen. All I gotta say, Lumen, is me and you, we can't necessarily know how they feel. But if that's the case, then that's on them. But me personally, I know the Thursday and before as the minute I did the stream, bro, I said my respect and I said my condolences. I don't wish that on any player, bro. So that's on them. That is on them, bro. You know what I mean? That's on them, bro. And we leave them to God, bro. We're not. We let's not judge them, bro. Let's just leave them to God. You know what I mean? I prefer contacts to glasses. I can do more while I can do more while wearing them versus wearing glasses. I feel you, bro, but I just can't with the contacts. I can't. 2025 is about yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah. But what can we do, bro? We just gotta hope for the best, man. It's not a good year for me, bro. As some of you man don't know that my father passed. So it's not really good for me as well. So it is what it is. Such is life, but we just have to be grateful. We just have to be grateful no matter what the situation going on. Uh I feel you, Rasta. It's the same. Politics is only sensitive in some places. Though I know, bro. Trust me, I know. But man, listen, I just avoid it. Avoid talking about, it, especially on this platform that I'm using, because you have to be careful what you say. And I don't try my best. Don't get involved in that. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's not a major part of life down in Florida. Yeah, bro. A lot of things are different in Florida, bro. Trust me, I know. I live there too, but brother. Damn, Jaja. Damn, brother. Like I'm yawning. I'm yawning already, people. And it's only 24 minutes in the stream, and I'm yawning already. Why? Because I had a very busy day at work. You know what I mean? And I'm still here, and I'm still before I go take a rest or whatever. I'm still here because I said let me just be consistent and doing this. You know what I mean? At least what Lumen is saying. Can I say one thing? The material world has taken over us. The supercars and over speeding was the reason. And you have 3 children and just got married. Then you got to be very responsible. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot. It's a lot on that, bro. It's a lot. I've heard reports that this happened, that happened, bro. But I'm just sorry it had to happen, bro. You know what I mean? I'm just sorry it had to happen. I'm just sorry it had to happen. That's all we could do. Just wish the family nothing but the best. You know what I mean? Yeah, I get your point, though, Lumen. Trust me, Lumen. Listen, bro. One thing I could say, bro. Whether I agree with you or disagree with you in the comment section, Lumen, I get what you're saying, bro. I get it, bro. So don't even trip, bro. Like I get it. I get it, bro. You know what I mean? I get it. And guys, listen, yeah, we could talk football, but it's not necessarily football we could talk about on his life. We talk about many other things. As long as it's not politics. I'm good. Many other things, you know what I mean? But yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. United only looks like they got one signing worked on. Are you going to get your business done before the start of the season? My base. I don't think so, bro. The way how slow these men are moving, bro. We got rejected for Embuemo 3 times, and I said we should never went for Embuemo a third time. I said we need to get a midfielder, but no, they went and got Embuemo, and this manager is back for preseason training. So you know what, man? Listen. I'm to the point where I said I'm very concerned about next season, bro. I'm giving the manager 10 games to see if the system works. Because last season in that final really, really wounded me. Only winning 7 Premier League games, and we got saved because mathematically the other teams below us were crap, utter crap. So what's on the football side, and the outgoings are certain now. Not 100%, but Garnacho, Malacia, Rashford, Sancho, and Anthony. All 5 of them want to leave, and I hope Anthony. No. I hope Rashford leaves and Sancho leaves and Garnacho leaves. Man, I hope all of them leaves. But let's see if they're willing to take a paid cut. Like I said, I hear talks about Sancho going to Juventus, but you guys know me already. I will believe it when it happens. I'm stop. I got nothing against Fabrizio, bro, but I'm sick and tired of listening with Fabrizio. He keep rinsing and repeating the same thing, guys. I'm sick and tired of that. And you guys know how I stand about that. The rinse and repeat, the rinse and repeat, the rinse and repeat. Get out of here, man. It was very sad news, very relatable, especially as a father. Bro, I'm not a father, but brother, like, yo, bro, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Trust me, soccer junkie. It is tough, brother. It is tough. You might have to use those 6 players if they can't find it. I know, bro. Trust me, I know. I know, bro. And the thing is, the laziness, bro, from Rashford, and the attitude from Sancho and Garnacho, bro. Ugh, ugh. So who would you play on the right side then, bro? Ahmad. Ahmad. I'll play Ahmad, and I'll see what Cunha can do. But honestly, me personally, on Ahmad. But one thing I want Ahmad to do, I want him to build up his physicality. You feel me? That's one thing I want Ahmad to do. Build up his physicality, Lumen, because Ahmad been injured a lot. I still think he's a good baller. But I just want him to build up his physicality, man. Because listen, if you guys go back in a few seasons back when he was injured, right? But I felt like Ten Hag should have gave him more chance to play. But Ten Hag had his favorites, right? Oh Lord. Only 5 for me. If we don't get certain amount of points, I will be furious. Amram promised us good times ahead. Yes, he did, bro. He promised us good times ahead. Trust me, yo, bro. I'm gonna be 100%. I'm still mad. I'm still mad about the final, but I'm not letting it bother me no more. I'm giving him 10 to see if these players are actually gonna gel and play the system how they're supposed to play. Because I'm telling you, man, them. Yo, listen. Brother. I can't. Giving Spurs that trophy is like we're the new Spurs now. We are the new Spurs. I'm serious. We're the new Spurs now. All those details look like there will only be done at the end of the window. Yo, listen, and that's the thing. Who we gonna bring in? Who else we gonna bring in? We're not linked, yo. I see all these other people talking about this player linked to that player linked to. Guys, I don't do that. You know why I don't do that? I stopped falling for that because you know why? Until I see them, right? Until I see them sign the contract. Sign the contract, yeah? Sign the contract and hold up the shirt. And that's when I'll believe it, guys. You know why? Because I'm sick and tired for falling for this orange scene, these Fabricios and these wannabe other journalists. Guys, I'm really sick and tired of it, guys. You know why, man? You know why I'm sick and tired of it? Because it's like they're just gaslighting us. Gaslighting us. They're gaslighting us. Gaslighting us. Gaslighting us. Gaslighting us for no reason. And I'm so sick of it, guys. Guys, I'm so sick of it. And I feel like, what's the point of gaslighting us? And since Twitter allow you to monetize and make money, that's all people doing, just posting. Even if it's the same thing that they retweeted 2-3 days ago. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying, people? So it's very annoying for me, man. Like, that's why I try not to focus on that stuff no more, guys. Because it's, oh man, it's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing. Rashford and Buemo, Cunha would be killers. Yeah, but the thing is Rashford actually gonna do what he's supposed to do if we don't leave? Is the manager gonna play him? Because listen, people, did you watch that Victoria Pilsen game? Rashford was jogging in that game, guys. Jogging. He wasn't tracking back. Right? He wasn't doing what he was supposed to do. Huh? Lord, I'm begging you, Lord, please let us have a decent season. Please let us lift a trophy, even if it's the Carabao Cup, for crying out loud. Because this is just so. Guys, when I say I never been so concerned about my club in a very long time. Like, I thought last season with Ten Hag was bad. I mean, the season when we finished with Ten Hag was bad. Last season when we finished 15th was bad. And I'm so concerned. I'm so concerned right now. Because it's like, like, everywhere we went, we got slapped up. Everywhere we went, we got slapped up, guys. And I'm like, how am I supposed to accept that? You know what I'm saying? How? Damn fireworks, man. Rashford was really creative for England and Villa. Yeah, that's the thing. He's not playing for us. He wants to do what he has to do for England and do wants to do for Villa. But when it comes to us guys, when it comes to the Man United, the club that gave him his start, he don't want to do nothing. Rasta, why would someone do that like Rashford get the best wages, best club, and so much love he was actually called Mr. Manchester, then why be so idiotic? It be an idiot. Bro, no, listen. The money got to his head, right? He got this crazy contract making all of this money. It's got to his head now, right? And he getting all these endorsements, all this brand deals. You feel me? Because Manchester is a big brand, so it brings up your image. Like like if you go in a restaurant, oh, that's Marcus Rashford. He plays for Man United. They're like, oh, they'll give you stuff for free. It's a brand image. You see when Marcus Rashford went to that basketball game, and they put him up on the big screen. Marcus Rashford, player of Manchester United. You feel me? Like he's a brand, and Rashford's PR team is very good, people. I tell you this, Marcus Rashford PR team is very, 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 very good. They know what they're doing. You feel me? Marcus Rashford PR team know exactly what they're doing. You get me? So you know, people. So he's a brand, guys. He's a brand. He's a brand, and you know what stuff like he does for his school, for the school that he went to, all of that. Marcus Rashford is a brand. He sells. He sells. Um, if he gets out on loan, he might out outlast. I remember, bro. He might, bro. He might. But we'll see, because the culture at the club needs to change, man. It really needs to change. He has to go, man. The culture has to change. The culture really has to change, guys. 'Cause I want my club back again. I really want my club back again. The other night, a few man was here in the stream. I'm speaking in my mind how I feel about my club, and somebody in the chat, some random person comes in the chat. And I'm saying I'm being negative. I'm talking negative, guys. I seen my club lift 10 Premier League titles, 10, and I cut school. I cut school to go to my cousin's house to watch the Champions League final. And what I grew up watching to what I'm watching now is absolute crap. You know what I mean? Hello. Did Alkevin already join today? No, not yet. Not yet. He didn't join yet. He didn't join yet. He messaged me and said he's on his way, but he'll be here soon, bro. He'll be here soon, bro. He'll be here soon. He'll be here soon, man. He'll be here soon, bro. Rasta, regarding, oh yeah, yeah, bro. That's another sensitive subject. It's an individual crime. It's the person who has done. Yet people in the stream saying he let down Ghana, he shamed and embarrassed his country. Is that fair to say, bro? I say innocent until proven guilty. That's just my honest opinion, because a person could be lying on him. The person could be lying on him just to get money because they know he plays for a very well known club. And I also heard that he probably had them sign a non-disclosure contract. And maybe the person is trying to break the non-disclosure contract, blah 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 blah. But listen, guys, this is what I say with these famous players. If they play for Arsenal, Chelsea, they're like a brand. They are like a brand, and everybody want a piece of that. So me personally, I am a person. I believe that a person is innocent until proven guilty. That's just me personally. But nowadays, the world has changed, Lumen. The world has changed, bro. Feel me? And if it's true, then But if it's not true, the person that falsely accusing, they should get time for that because they're probably doing it for money. Okay. What happened? Why you and Lumen don't get along? You and Lumen don't get along, bro? Because we're a cool we're a cool community over here, bro. You know what I mean? If you guys want to banter each other in the chat, y'all could banter each other in the chat, but do it respectfully. You know what I mean? Don't talk about nobody's parents, children, none of that. Do it respectfully, but I mean, I hope whatever beef y'all have, y'all work it out. You know, I hope. But yeah, people, like, yeah, man, I'm a firm believer in prove innocent until guilty. You know, what I mean, that's just me. That's just me. I will try to get you get your spammer at Saeed as I will try to get your spanner at Saeed as I deserve it more. Okay. All right, bro. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Yeah, big up to Saeed, by the way. You know what I mean? Been watching that guy on YouTube for a very long time. He's doing things. People say he was involved in into some controversial stuff, but me personally, I don't care about none of that. I just like the fact that, you know, all of them he talks about his club. You know what I mean? I don't judge people. That's just not my business. He's a Man United fan and he goes to the matches. I wish I could go to the matches often, but you know, it is what it is. Uh are the guests joining, bro? I'm still waiting for them to join, bro. Still waiting for them to join, bro. Still waiting for them to join. So I'm just here vibing with the man them in the chat. Vibing with the man them in the chat and just having a conversation with them because listen, at the end of the day, I like this community that we have. You know, I like this community that I'm growing. And I'm not rushing to get 1,000 subscribers right away like some people. Me, I'm patient with it because at the end of the day, I would like to have an organic audience than a fake audience. If you man know what I mean. But I appreciate all you man that's here still. I saw a $2 super chat at a stream recently. Forget the name. Baba Floss, bless up. Baba Floss, I saw you $2 super chat. Oh, my name is Rasta Stocks. That's probably was on Lee Gunner's chat or Shane Gunner, but bless up, man. Bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up. Like me, and I also watch other fans of other fans channel people because I'm not biased because I'm also a football fans as well. And listen, some of those other fan channels are entertaining to watch. You know, especially when their team loses, they go on a rant. Especially like League Honors emergency meetings. Yeah. I hope we get them sales done this window and reboot our squad. We need at least 4 new starters in this team, bro. Yes, we do. We need people everywhere. And at the time, people, I'm gonna be honest with you. I wanted us to sell Bruno to Al Hilal, but did I trust Ineos to spend the money correctly? No, because I still don't trust them. I still don't trust them. You know what I mean? I still don't trust them. Let me see what Lumen's saying. Rasta, are you on Igel's side after the individual of his family? Me personally, bro, I don't think anybody should talk about anybody's family, bro. That's personal. The person that was talking about his family, they're dead wrong for that. And the gunner down guy shut it down immediately, and I respect it. I respect him. But if the guy was talking about a girl alone, okay, banter, banter a girl all you want, but never bring up somebody's family in football, bro. Never, never. Me personally, I think a girl talks some crazy stuff. I think he needs to answer for his football crimes, but I don't think anybody should talk about no one's mother, father, children. Feel me? Leave it to the individual. Don't mention their family. They're dead wrong for that. They are dead wrong from that. Okay, bro. Okay, no problem, no problem. Well, yeah, Lou, man, they're absolutely dead wrong for that, man. And yeah, people, me, if like I said, if a person want to banter a person, banter the person. Do not talk about their mom. Do not talk about their dad. Don't talk about their brother, their sister, their auntie, their uncle, their children. Leave family out of it because that's utter disrespectful. That's just disrespectful, Lou, man. You know what I mean? I don't. You won't see me coming here and talk about nobody's family. You know what I mean? No need to get personal. Yeah, yeah, bro. No need to get personal. No need. There's no need for that, bro. And I'm telling you, I've seen a girl talk some crazy stuff. I don't agree with what he talks about because I'm just like, bruv, I don't know how he gets on these panels. He might know who he knows, but people, I'm not going to sit here and talk about his mother, his father, none of that. If I have something to say about him, I'll say it about him. I'm not going to say nothing about his family. That's just disrespectful. You know what I mean? And that guy that talked about his family need to get the brain check, bruv. If you don't like what he's saying about your club, just tell him that. Or say it. Don't mention nothing about his family, bro. That's dead wrong for that. Yeah, man. But people, yeah, man. It's just the way how some of these fans are, man. Especially some of the older heads. Feel me? Some of the older heads like to carry things away because carry things too far. Because my uncle was an older head and he he carried things too far. I disagree with the pretty much everything Igel says, but I respect him because he's actually believes in what he says. Yeah, and that's the crazy thing, bro. That's the crazy thing. This guy actually believe in everything. Yeah, this guy actually believes in everything that he says, and that's
So sorry about the lateness. I was at the gym. I had to. Literally, you messaged me saying we're gonna go live. I was at one. I was like, oh shit, I'm right at the gym for the start.
right, bro.
So
Don't even stress it, bro. You good, you good. But I'm just
no,
gonna finish the comment. Me
yeah,
me
it's cool. It's
pers-
cool.
me
Sorry.
personally, bro. I think he's a little delusional, Miguel. But if he believes what he says, he believes what he says, bro. But I've heard him say some very ridiculous stuff, some outlandish stuff, some things I have to question if he's
Yeah,
okay. But I
yeah.
will never talk about his family,
I have
bro.
a few things I want to say. Right.
Hmm.
Do you guys remember this guy called the European Lad on Twitter?
I've heard about him, yeah.
He got doxxed because somebody went to find out information about his family. They posted it online. They posted his information online, so he deactivated from Twitter. They literally went to find his address. They found his grandmother. They doxed his whole family, bro. He got doxed and he deactivated from Twitter. Look, I don't agree with. I don't. You don't have to agree with everyone's opinions. You don't have to agree with everyone's opinions, right? You don't need to agree with. I don't. We don't have to agree on our own opinions, Rasta.
No, no,
However, we won't bring up each other's family. We won't go and bring detail in. I'm sure you guys in the chat would have known who the European Lad is.
no. I know
I'm
who
sure
that
you
is.
would have
Yeah.
known. He's that Dutch guy that's an Ajax fan that kept on promoting Dutch players and everything. That he got doxxed. His job, bro. His job was Twitter. He got doxxed from it because some fucking idiots, excuse my language, right? Some little idiots online decided to go and find out information about his family. This is why I say that Twitter is the most toxic place on planet Earth, and I ain't even lying. Twitter is the most toxic social media platform on the planet, and people will talk anything they like. They'll get away with it. They'll, they'll bring a whole army of them talking about your family, talk whatever it is. They'll do it because that's how toxic of a place Twitter is, and that's a representative of kids in the modern day. It's a representative of what kids are in the modern day.
Yeah.
They get influenced by somebody, and then a whole army of them starts coming to saying the same thing, and then they all start, and then all of a sudden they just start chatting absolute crap. A whole army of them, because you know why? They're influenced by somebody online, and that's why sorry, excuse me, the representation of kids on nowadays online is damaged. The reputation of them online is damaged. The new generation of the new generation of people online, the new kids online, bro, it's done. The reputation is damaged. Twitter is toxic.
Bro, and it makes it so worse. You know what makes it so
Mm,
worse, bro? Like how you could get monetized and get paid on Twitter. People
exactly.
It's just rinsing and repeating the same shit. Clickbait,
You don't
clickbait,
have to agree.
clickbait.
You don't have to agree with each other's opinions. Just don't go dox somebody. Don't go find out information about their family. It's private life. You know they've got a life. Let them live it. Now he's living in fear now because you know why? It's because his family is because they all reveal this information online, bro. Whoever did that should be banned from Twitter for life. And did you see the Diogo Jota? By the way, rest in peace, Diogo Jota. I did a show on it yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I did like a hour segment talking about Diogo Jota and this.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not asking you to go like, share,
No,
subscribe.
no,
I'm not
no.
asking that.
It's all good, bro. Because yesterday on
On
my
my show
stream,
yesterday,
like
on my show yesterday,
we did a moment of silence, and just
yeah,
now, when went live, I did a moments of silence. You know what I mean?
I
AFC always big up yourself, brother. Big up
big up
yourself.
it
Twitter
is very toxic.
is
It is very
toxic, bro.
toxic, bro. It is
It
very toxic.
is.
But as I was gonna say, right? As I was gonna say, like I don't have to agree with somebody's opinions, but I don't go and reveal their family's information online. And all of a sudden, it ends up causing mental health and it causes a lot, bro. You know. And not only that, right? Not only that, I was just
Facts,
gonna say,
facts, junkie.
I was gonna say something else just now, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. What was I gonna say again? Shit, 1 minute. It was about the Diogo Jota, right? I
Yeah.
did like
Diogo Jota.
I talked with Diogo Jota. There was somebody on Twitter, right, who was posting, "We didn't die at 28. We did." Bro, Twitter is such a shit place. It's genuinely such a shit place. I'm not even joking, right? I kind
Yes,
of deleted my account.
AFC always. Bless up, brother. Bless up,
But
brother. Bless up.
the shit that I read online sometimes, I feel like deactivating from Twitter for life. Genuinely, I genuinely cannot stand that platform, bro. I just have it because whatever. I just keep up with football news and everything. That's why I have it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I just have it purely because of sports and everything news. I don't give a shit about Twitter sometimes. I only like the people who I only follow people who I like in terms of like who I like their
Yeah.
opinions. I'm trying to say.
Life isn't promised.
Facts.
Make the most of facts, bro.
Every
Facts, bro.
every single
100%,
minute
bro.
for granted.
Facts, bro.
Never take every single minute for granted.
Facts.
Never do it. Never do it. You
Facts.
never know what could happen the next day. And this
Because,
is why I always say.
because, bro,
This is why,
listen. You know, I go on my rants.
mm,
You go on your rants. King goes on his rant. The man them in the chat goes on their rant because you
yeah,
know we have people here that support Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool.
everyone's welcome,
I mean, every club is welcome, right? They all go on their rants about their club.
but be
But
respectful.
at the end of the day, bro,
Be respectful.
we demand them in the chat. Be respectful, and listen. Life is too short to be doing this nonsense, people.
Bob Boast was saying something in my chat yesterday, saying that, or was it Rajat that was saying something that you should, would you call, you should, you should, what do you call, fix every toxic relationship, end every single bad relationship, because you never know what could happen. You have one life. Fix every broken relationship.
Facts.
So yeah, one of them was saying in my chat yesterday, and I spoke about obviously the Air India that happened. I spoke about we spoke about Paul Walker, MH370, even MH17, bro. MH17 got shot down in Ukraine.
Gotcha.
No one remembers that, but they got shot down in Ukraine. So always wish everyone. My cousins are about to get on a plane to England, right? So I always wish everyone a safe flight. Always wish everyone safe journey.
Bro, your cousin
You
what?
never know. You never on the flight to England.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
No. My cousins are currently on the flight to England right now.
So, okay.
No. I was saying MH17.
Yeah.
MH17 all those years ago, back in 2014, got shut down by Ukraine. Right? MH370 got lost. Air India fell. So this is what I'm trying to say. Always wish everybody a safe travel, safe journey, whatever it is. Even when you go on a train, you never know what could happen. So always wish everyone a safe journey ahead, safe ride, safe whatever it is. You know what I'm trying to say? Because you never know if they could make it or not. Always tell your loved ones you love them. Tell them how much you mean to them. Tell them how much they mean to you. You know what I mean? And yeah, tell them how much you love them, and because you never know when is the last time it could be the last conversation.
Facts.
You never know, because
Facts.
one day I was gonna have uni right the next day, right? It was on a random Sunday, right? Uni was gonna begin for me the next day. I was going back to uni the next day, right? My guard and I were very, very close. You know, I had a guard, right? He stayed with my family for many, many years, protected my house for many, many years. I had a very close relationship with him, just playing with him, having fun, and all that random Sunday he lost. He passed away because obviously his blood vessels or something like, or I don't know what it was, what happened. I can't explain it in English, but his blood vessels I think just failed or something. He fell and he fainted or something because he didn't eat, he didn't drink water. He fainted and then his blood vessels tore. In the evening he passed away. So at the end of the day, you just never know. He said he told me in the morning, when is your uni opening? I said tomorrow, and that was the last conversation I ever had with him. I never expected that, you know. I have a lot of memories with him on my phone and everything. So, and I was so broken that day, bro. Honestly, that when I found out he passed, I was so broken. It was one of the worst. It was one of the worst nights of my life. No, I wasn't gonna say it's toxic relationships. I was saying any bad relationship that can be fixed, fix it. What if you completely strain relationship with them? Fine, that's okay. But if you have a bad if you had a bad relationship and you want to fix it, fix it. You've got one life, do it. Like I always say, support any club you like. You have one life. I support Man United. I'm from Thailand. I can support whoever I like. I don't give a shit. You could Rasta, you could support fucking what do you call Venezia for all you like. You can support whoever you like, bro. It doesn't matter. You have one life. It doesn't matter where you're from. This is why I always understand people. Oh, you should support your local club. No, it's up to you who you want to support. Football's free for everyone. It's a choice. Support whoever you like. You don't need to support the local club if you don't want to. You know what I'm trying to say? I always say, one life, do it. Make yourself happy. Make yourself happy. Don't always, you got one life. Be happy. Always. Satisfy yourself and satisfy everyone around you.
Exactly.
But as I was going to say earlier, I was going to ask you earlier, what happened to a girl? I was hearing you say something about family.
Yeah, so there's a guy on Gunner Down. I think his name was Gunner Down, UK.
Gun Down UK?
Or Gun Down UK, yeah. A guy, other Arsenal fan was talking. He was talking about a girl, and he took it personally and started mentioning his family. You feel me? I'm saying to myself, and then Gun Down UK stopped him and said, yo, you're taking it too far. You taking it too personal. Big up for Gun Down UK for that, because he's like, bro, if you want to talk about a girl, talk about a girl, but do not talk about his family.
What video is it? Let me have a look. If you don't mind.
I don't. It was. I think it was on a live stream. I don't know if the live stream is still up there or not, but he was talking about the man's family, bro.
By the way, Liverpool are gonna pay the remaining 2 years of Diogo Jota's contract to his family. So big up to them for that.
Big up, yeah, big up.
Big up to them for that. It's so sad, bro. He got married a week ago. He won the Premier League.
I've done that. I've repaired my relationship with my mother of my kids. All right, bro. Shaka Junkie. That's blessed up, man. That's good.
Yeah, and also he got married. He won the Nations League.
Yeah. Why? You have to explain yourself, Monkey D. Luffy. Explain yourself, bruv. Why? Did he do something? I don't know, but
why boycott troops? What did he do?
Explain yourself, bruv. Explain yourself. Yeah. You have to explain yourself. You have to explain yourself there, Monkey D. Luffy. Igel is delusional, but you don't cross the line and start being personal with his loved ones. Yes, if you want to say stuff about him, that's different. But the minute you
was it Troops that was saying it, bro?
It wasn't Troops. No, it wasn't Troops.
No way, because Troops wouldn't do that, bro.
No, it wasn't Troops. Huh? It was a guy on Gun Down UK, like an older Arsenal fan, a fat chubby guy or whatever his name is. I don't remember his name, but it wasn't Troops.
Was he Irish?
No, it wasn't Troops. It wasn't Troops. What he said?
No, it will, because you know why? Partey's case was a rape case.
Yeah.
People don't mourn death enough. They don't mourn death enough compared to the Partey news. It's true.
Yeah.
No. He's not wrong. because this Thomas Partey news is big, bro. It's big. The Arsenal, the way the Arsenal,
let's say it is a very, 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 very serious accusation.
it
And
is.
listen, I've heard something that there was a non-disclosure agreement signed, so we don't know if they're trying to break it or whatever. Like I said, we don't know. And me personally,
No,
I'm the type of
he's not
person
wrong. Truth is not wrong.
innocent until proven guilty. That's just me personally. If they don't have enough evidence or whatever.
Oh, it was Lawrence on Aaron Talks Arsenal. I don't know who Lawrence is.
Oh, he said, okay, sorry. It's Lawrence and Iron Talks
Yeah.
Arsenal chat. Okay. That's the name of the guy that was going personal about Miguel. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. But I think it was Gun Down UK or Gun Down UK or something like that. That's crazy, bro. Bro, you never
You know,
you never talk about somebody's
Rasa,
family.
can I have just 5 minutes? Yeah, I'm not trying to be rude. Okay, you can
Yeah,
sit.
yeah.
You can also talk. I just want
Yeah.
to have 5 minutes to go on a rant about something here. All right. Look, there's so there's so many news outlets out there, right? Especially Fabrizio Romano, right? Who I'm not saying he's wrong for doing it. He's a news reporter. He has the right to report news. But the amount of clout chasing I've seen the past few days is insane on Diogo Jota.
Yes, and that's a good move. That's a good move by him. AFC always, because you
Oh
once
yeah,
you
of
cross
course.
the line, you get banned.
I agree. At the
Yeah,
end of the day, we're all football fans. Don't be doxing
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
else.
Yo, if you want to say something personal about me myself, if I have a big
Bro,
forehead,
I blocked the guy
my
yesterday in
ass
my
is
chat.
ugly. That's different. But you never take it personal.
This guy called Thames again. Thames again, the guy who always comments for United. I want Victor Osimhen, this and that. You know who I'm talking about, right? This guy.
Yeah.
I blocked him because yesterday he came into my chat posting the exact same thing. It was an AI guy. Because in every single one of my videos, the guy comments the exact same things. The exact same things, bro. And I blocked him yesterday because it was on a Diogo Jota tribute video.
That's crazy, bro.
So I blocked him. I'm like, fuck you. Get out of my chat. That's what I told him.
I don't think he follows me.
AI.
I
I don't give a shit. Bro, Rasta, next time he comes into your chat, block him. Don't give a shit.
I don't think he follows me.
He's an AI. He's a bot, okay? But let me say this, right?
Yeah.
I see the amount of clout chasing yesterday on people saying, oh, but Diogo, rest in peace of Diogo Jota, farming clout. There's this guy called JSM, right? You know JSM? James Morley, the Man City fan content creator. This guy here, you know him?
Yeah, I know him, yeah.
Okay, so basically yesterday, this is what he posted. Today, I have received a lot of hate from individuals for not making a tribute video on Diogo Jota. I'm devastated about the news on Jota, and I made a tribute post to him. When I heard the news on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, I will not seek to make any money or monetization gain on a person's death on YouTube or TikTok. Therefore, out of respect for Diogo and his brother, Andre, I will not make a video on the matter. My heart goes out to the Jota family. Anyone hating on it for not making a video, screw you. Yeah? I literally told my followers yesterday, do not like on the video, do not subscribe. I asked for no likes and no subscribe. At first, what I said yesterday was, when I introduced the video, I thought you were coming on. It's okay, bro. Don't worry about it. Don't feel bad. Yeah, I said that I thought you were gonna hop on my channel and we were gonna talk with you.
I actually overslept bad. Well,
no,
continue.
It's cool, but as I was saying,
continue. I'm gonna get some water. Continue.
Cool. So basically, what I said was, at the start, I said that please like, share, and subscribe to both of our channels. However, I didn't expect the video to go on for the whole hour about Diogo Jota. So what I said was, later on, I said, please don't like, share, and subscribe. I'm not asking for any likes or any subscribers right now. I'm only asking for respectful comments in the chat about Diogo Jota. That's all I said. I never said anything else about that. I said, at the start, I thought Rasta was gonna come on the channel, so I said that please subscribe to my channel. Sorry, can you talk? Please like, share, subscribe to both my channels and Rasta's channel, right? So what I said was, later on, I said I have to talk about Diogo Jota and his family and talk about what happened and everything. I said my heartfelt condolences to his family. I went on and on, right?
Yeah.
Then I said later on, please guys, forget the likes, forget forget subscribers. I'm not asking for any of that right now. Didn't ask for it. So that was it. And then I just said, you know what? I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna change the title to Diogo Jota. Rest in peace, Diogo Jota. I'm not gonna call it Red Army Rant Pod no more. I'm not gonna call it Red Army Rant.
Bro, listen. Let me tell you this, right? I posted him on my YouTube. I mean, on my Instagram, like maybe like 4 or 5 times, right? And I said to myself, that's all I'm gonna do, because at the end of the day, I have to respect that he's gone. Yes, he's a rival. He's a rival player. He plays for a rival club. But at the end of the day, bro, I send my condolences in my live stream today, just now.
You can have a look at my video.
I did yesterday.
If anyone wants to say I'm cloud chasing, go watch my video then. I never said I was cloud chasing at all.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, big up to you.
Off to the gym now. Going in. Came into the show. Well, bro. Yeah, bro. Bless up. AFC always. Bless up, bro. Bless up. I appreciate that.
Sub to my channel as well. So and Russ will be on there, so we can have a discussion, man. Big up to you, bro. As always, man.
Yeah.
Big up to you always, bro.
All right, no problem.
But yeah, all I'm gonna say is I'm not farming for likes and subscribers on a video where I said about Diogo Jota. I ain't asking for all that. I never asked for that. I only asked for it at the start because I thought it was gonna be a Red Army Rant Pod. I thought it was gonna be the United podcast that we were gonna have. That's why I said it at the start. But towards the end of the video, I said don't share, don't subscribe, don't bother. I said please just keep your comments respectful in the chat about Diogo Jota. That's all I ask. And whatever questions you want to ask me, ask me. I did like a solo video yesterday on it. So yeah, don't bother checking it out if you don't want to check it out. It's okay. I just didn't. I had to do what I had to do.
King is in the building. He's a happy camper. Chelsea won yesterday, bro.
He said 5 minutes. He said it'll be here for 5 minutes.
Okay. But yeah, people like honestly, people like
it's disgusting, bro. Honestly, for real.
Honestly, I feel like in football, don't take it personal. If you want to say something about the player, say something about the player, but don't let it cross the line. You feel me? Yeah, people, just have a little respect. You feel me? Because I go on my passionate rants too. I talk about Luke Shaw and all these other players. I know what I say about them, but I don't cross the line. I don't. Trust me, I go on rants, but I don't cross the line. I don't talk about nobody's moms or none of that, and that's just disrespectful, guys. Do not talk about nobody's moms, bro. Hear me? And anybody. That's why I have to big up that Gunner Down UK guy, right? I think his name is Lawrence. He said he's not allowing him back on his channel just for that. Like, no, bro, no. You don't talk about nobody's parents, bro. You don't. Parents or his family.
On what video was it though? I don't see.
Maybe he took down the stream. I don't know.
I don't think he did. No, I don't think he did because he just streamed 13 hours ago. He just streamed about 8 hours ago.
3 days ago.
I don't think he took it down.
2-3 days ago. 2-3 days ago. Yo, King, the happy camper is here, bro. Chelsea won the game, bro.
Yeah, I know. We were. Well, I was streaming.
Congratulations.
Not so many hours ago.
The man took a nice little siesta. Woke up smiling. You're in the quarterfinals, right?
No,
semifinals now. Yeah, semifinals. Yeah,
semifinals.
So,
yeah. It feels good. It feels good, man. But yeah, no, it's nervous. Still nervous.
Yeah. Who else? Who y'all got next?
Fluminense. Another Brazilian team. Another tough challenge.
With your former Chelsea player.
Yes, Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva. Yes.
Esteban scored against Chelsea, didn't he?
Yeah, he's a baller. I ain't gonna lie to you. If he wasn't my player, I'd be saying European teams needed to look at him. But you already got him.
Right.
Man. It was a good night. It was a long night. Yeah, if you watch his goal, I was annoyed by the keeper, but at the same time, it was a finish. was a finish. But yeah, hope everyone's doing good.
Yeah,
It was
we're
Parental's
doing good,
football.
man. We're
Sorry,
doing good.
it wasn't
We're just
Mental
here.
UK. It was Parental's football.
Yeah. We're just talking about the Agel situation, bro, where
Yeah,
dude was
disgusting.
talking personal about his family, bro. Bro, Agel is delusional. He talks a lot of crazy crap, but you don't talk about somebody's family like that, bro.
Oh yeah. But if you go personal, then that means you want to meet that person on the street, or they done something heinous against you, or something along them lines. It's football in the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's never personal. Even like even if it is gonna be personal, then let it be a one-on-one thing where it's you versus that other person. Yeah.
So people keep people's families out keep people's family out of beef. You don't mention nobody's family. That's just disrespectful.
Yeah.
He is always streaming from his bed. Who? The guy that talk about his family streaming from his bed? Supposedly he's been kicked off at least 5 different Arsenal Facebook groups and supporter clubs. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Then he shouldn't even have a spot.
Because of his little disrespectful attitude.
What's he doing then? He shouldn't even have
Yo, if he's been kicked out of so many supporter Facebook groups and stuff like that, he's a problem, bro. He is a problem.
I think he got kicked off after the incident, but it makes sense because it's bad publicity to have someone like that in your group if he's spewing that nonsense, especially going after people's families. There's never anything in football or in any sports in general for you to go after someone's family.
Bro,
never.
King, do you remember the European lad on Twitter?
Oh yeah.
He got doxxed, bro.
That was too far as well, and that was just because he had an opinion.
Don't care about opinions. I don't give a shit about his opinions. Whatever it is. Don't dox his. Don't go and expose somebody's family like that, bro.
Yeah, man. It's never a good thing.
Bro, mental. To see if Jezza has him on his channel.
Whatever.
I don't think so.
Rasta, wait 1 minute. If you believe in mental health or not, irrelevant, right? It completely downed his days, bro. Like he's just been absolutely. He's probably not gonna return to social media ever again. You know?
Oh yeah.
He's gonna live in fear about the rest of his life now because, bro, they've completely talked shit about his family. They went to reveal information about his family. He's not gonna return to social media again. He's probably gonna live in fear for the rest of his life now. You know, that's how stressful he is now. Because you know what it is, bro. A bunch of kids on social media now, they just want to do whatever they want for clout. You know what it is? It's become one of the most toxic places on planet Earth. Twitter. It is.
Yeah.
Twitter is the most toxic place on planet Earth. Whatever you want to believe, it's the most toxic platform there is. And let me tell you why, right? People nowadays just hate on you for saying an opinion. It's like, bro, these people are influenced by somebody, right? And they all say the exact same things for clout. They all chase clout. You know, they start getting all these followers. You know, they start saying things because they want to be positive. But once you start hating on people, are you a positive person? No, you're not. You're negative. And you want to call me negative for not hating on you for saying an opinion. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, people are weird now. Like, I don't think kids are weird. It's ruined the reputation of these kids on social media. It's ruined the reputation of social media forever. In recent times, gone.
I don't think Jess is gonna allow him on the channel back. I don't think so.
Nobody will allow him on the channel.
Nobody will allow him back on the
channel. He probably won't even gain any subscribers, bro. If he creates a channel, unless he owns up for.
It was an older, heavy-set guy.
No, but unless he takes responsibility and unless
even if he takes responsibility, no, you burn that bridge.
He's not gonna gain subscribers for sure. But unless Igal forgives him himself.
On the other left thing, Miguel is a big drama queen with how many people.
I don't think he got people to retweet it. I think people retweeted it themselves. I don't think he got people to do it. I think they did it himself. I think they did it themselves. They didn't ask.
Can I add something as well though? I will say this. The only thing that I would have against certain people is that the energy you power is the energy you get back.
Facts.
So I would say when it comes to Twitter, especially some of these unfaced Twitter Twitter things. I feel
Yeah.
like they don't put their
Spaces.
opinion. Sometimes they just put
They-
rage bait.
They
And if you're gonna put out,
they hide behind players.
yeah,
Faces.
yeah, and words, and if you put out rage bait all the time, guess what? There are gonna be people that are gonna be just as 100% aggressive as you. On the other hand, that are gonna do things like that. So there's a difference between opinion and rage bait. And I think if you're always putting out rage bait, or if you're always trying to be, contrarian, or you want to be different, or you want to say something that's going to get people upset, expect that kind of energy back, because in the end of the day, sometimes your own actions lead to reactions as well. So for me, it's not just a thing of what other people do. Is how you present yourself. And if you present yourself in an aggressive manner or in a super negative way, where all you're doing is rage baiting and you're not telling your truth, guess what? You're gonna get the worst kind of people from the internet to come after you.
Facts.
And the internet is not a nice place. It isn't. It isn't. It is not. It is not.
Footy is life. Bless up, Footy is life. I hope all is well. Bless up, Footy is life. Bless up. Thank you for passing through. You know what I mean? Hope the family is well. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So, like for example, us, we will talk about a footballer that's done bad, or we feel like they could be better, or should be moved
but
from the club.
We don't take it personal. We just tell them how we feel. We don't take it personal though.
Yeah, but we don't go far. We don't try and rage bait people. We aren't trying to get people angry, riled up, trying to get people feeling. No, we're just telling what we feel. And then, but at the same time, we'll praise players, we'll praise managers, we'll praise clubs. We'll say certain groups are doing well as well.
There's definitely a group of top gunners who retweet each other's streams every day. All of them come out the woodworks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The clip back. I just watched the clip back, right? First and foremost, don't be saying your wife, your kids, if you're sorry for them. Why? They have a wonderful father. As long as they grow up with a wonderful father, why should you feel sorry for them? Just because of an opinion. Look, some of the abuse Igal gets, I think it's too far, right? Do I think he knows about football? Do I think he's knowledgeable about football that much? Not really. Not to the extent that I think he is. All right. I don't think he's all that. His opinions.
What stream is it? What stream is it?
It's a clip on. I'll send you the clip. It's
Can I say something about Igal? I will say this. He's a very good person. I know that for a fact. You can see that. Yes, and you know what? Why I know he's a good person, because when he talks about other clubs that isn't his own, he's 100%. He's, for the most part, he's honest. You can see that he's a genuine person. I feel like when it comes to his own club, he has a bit too much hope. But that's that's what fan is. Fan is a fanatic, and sometimes that hope leads to delusion.
Yeah,
and some fans are like that. But
I used to have that as well, because I always used to believe my club would come back. I always used to believe that. But at the end of the day, bro, sorry, go. Finish first.
But I feel like it's never good to go for someone's family. If you go for him personally and say you think his takes are delusional, that's fine.
Yeah, he is delusional.
Yeah, but the extra stuff is no point. That's nothing to do with you.
Don't be saying you feel sorry for his family and kids. Okay, the one thing I will feel sorry about is some of the abuse that he gets is a bit too far. That's what I feel. Because if one day they will have to grow up and read that opinion online, then I feel sorry for them. Because they'll be like, oh, my dad got this much abuse online. Why? I feel sorry for them if they had to read it. For sure. If his wife had to read such comments, vile comments, I'd feel sorry in that sense. But one thing I won't feel sorry. Well, one thing I won't feel sorry is some of the takes he has about Igal personally, not about his family. His family, don't bring his family into this. Don't bring his family.
But I just watched the clip and it's despicable.
One thing I don't agree with is that his opinions on football in general. I don't agree with it. Like, oh, Man City's gonna be this, or Chelsea's gonna be that. Oh no.
No, bro, listen, the Real Madrid starting 11 have me dying.
Those opinions, I don't agree with. However, don't bring your wife and kids into it.
Yeah,
Don't bring
yeah.
his wife and
Football's
kids
football.
into
It's football. Like people have opinions. Listen. Everyone has opinions. They're like
I don't
assholes.
feel sorry
Everyone has them.
I don't feel
Yeah.
sorry for his opinions. However, I don't want his wife and kids to grow up and read abuse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
that comes with the territory. I feel like if you're that big,
No, I know,
it comes with the
but still.
territory. You're gonna get people that like your stuff. They're gonna get people
Yeah.
that hate your stuff. They're gonna be people that are gonna be abuse it. It's the internet.
I don't agree with
It's
his
a
opinion.
faceless cloud of Twitter, YouTube. It's faceless. Most of these
Bro,
people don't show who they are.
I literally use my profile picture on Twitter.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't. The amount of people that don't, or use fake accounts, or use those
because
to
it's a very
troll.
toxic platform. It's a very toxic platform. That's why.
Yeah. So listen,
So,
is
yeah.
that once you get that big, and once you're that big of a person that's
Mhm.
followed,
Yeah.
if you put out certain tweets, and I feel like sometimes the guy knows this, if he puts out certain tweets, he's rage baiting, and if
Yeah.
you're gonna rage bait, you're just gonna
The
get
rage,
negative.
the rage bait triggers me. I can't lie. But I wouldn't go to
Yeah.
the extent of kids.
See,
That's too far.
a lot of people are mature enough to look at it and see it's rage bait and move on. But there's
Yeah.
a lot of people in the internet that are under the ages of 18 that are still kids. And
especially
kids are gonna
Vegan.
do what kids are gonna do. If
Vegan is
we
hilarious,
all been to school, kids are the worst. They will say the worst things with a
Exactly.
smile on their face.
Exactly.
Bro, a lot of kids. Yeah, when I left school, right? When I left St. Andrews, right, where I studied, right? I studied in St. Andrews International School, Bangkok, right? Yeah, that's the school I went to, right? When I was there, the environment around was so good. When I left, I heard so many bad things about the school. I heard the students were doing this and that, doing drugs, this and that. I'm like, bro, what's happened to people nowadays? What's happened to the influence of kids nowadays? When I left, right? When I was there, it was such a happy place, like a very like good place. But I've heard so many bad things about it when I left school. I was like, what is going on to my school, bro? The school that I grew up to. What happened to it? You know? It's because the influence of these kids, bro. They don't have good influence around them. That's why so many of these opinions online. That's why they're not scared to abuse older adults now online. They're not scared to call out these older heads now. They're not scared anymore. They're not. They'll be going to the older head and saying you're one of the worst because you said this and that. Or they'll start saying something vile, and I'm like, bro, you don't have good influence around you, man. Don't like. This is why I say always think before you speak. Don't do it for clout. I say things because what do you call? Trust me, I used to be that football Twitter guy. Not because of what do you call? I used to do this thing on during lockdown. We used to do this thing called football Twitter World Cup. It was like it was. So I'll explain to you later, right? I used to follow that trend, but I never said things because of what they said. I always followed what I said. I always followed my own personal opinions. So listen, at the end of the day, these people just want to say things because one person's saying it, so they're getting clout. So they're getting so they're clout chasing. Then no copy.
Everybody want to be a follower, not a leader.
It's all a gang. It's all a gang. They're all saying the exact same things because I swear it's all being controlled by somebody.
Can I add this though as well though?
They all know each other as well. I bet you they all know each other as well.
Yeah, for sure.
And one last thing, right? I'll say this one more time. I don't agree with any of the guys' opinions on football. I think it's bullshit. But I would not bring it. No, it is.
Yo, bro. Some of the stuff I hear this man.
I wouldn't bring his family into it. That's all.
No, bro. Some of the stuff I hear this man say, bro, I'm like, bro, what? Who?
Yes,
like,
yes.
How this man get 36,000 subs?
Bring up this comment from Mob Boss, yeah, the most recent one. Thank you. True.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
It's true. This comment he made is true. Facts. Tell him. And it is what it is, bro. Nothing I can do about it.
That's funny.
Nah, it is, but it's a sad world we live in, bro. That's why the standards of the football clubs have derailed because of these people online doing all this clout chase, being all toxic positive. That's why football clubs just stay away from social media and do their own thing. instead of listening to the fans online because they chat absolute crap. And when I try to call it out, they the whole army of them start,
Listen, perfect example. All three of us was on a screen early Tuesday morning.
Oh, forget
Man,
about
man
that.
said, no. I'm just saying. I'm just using as an example. And they say we're negative. So yeah, bro, it is what it is. It is what it is.
It was Tuesday morning.
Yeah, I'm just using that as an example. But listen, what can we do?
That's what I mean, man. It's what it is. That's what I mean. These people just want to do it because they think we're saying Garnacho is a bad player because he played for our club. We cannot say that about him. No, we can. We can.
Everybody's is not exempt from corrective criticism.
Man United fans, Arsenal fans, Chelsea fans would used to write letters to the football club to get managers sacked. We can't even say it on Twitter no more. We can't even say it on Twitter. Bro, our clubs used to write letters to our fans used to write letters to clubs to sack managers.
Yeah.
Now we can't even say that online no more because it's being ultra negative to the manager. Give him time. They all want to believe this Sir Alex Ferguson thing. There's no more time in football.
Ferguson is a thing of the past.
There's no more time.
We live in the future now.
There's no more time.
We gotta stop relying on the past.
Bro, there's no more time in football. It's the fans that are giving the time. The club shouldn't be giving him time. The club shouldn't be giving him time. All I see now is but the clubs keep sacking managers. We keep sacking managers. We can't give them time because you're not doing well. So that's why they don't get the time. Yep. And they shouldn't get the time because if they're not doing well. It's proven, bro. It's been proven because I keep on reading is, he hasn't got his own players. But then they also said this guy's been backed. So what is the opinion now then? But I also see. But the players are the problem. But when I say it, you can't say that about the player. So how can you say it then?
Bro, exactly.
You saying it?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? What's the difference? We're still saying it, right? We're still saying it on the exact same platform. So what's the difference? Bro, one person's saying, but Garnacho's done this and that. Nah, but when I say it, the energy's different. It's right message, wrong messenger. That's all they have to say. It's the right message and the wrong messenger. But because apparently football Twitter is a whole gang, they can say whatever the fuck they want. But whenever I'm outside the football Twitter gang, whenever I say something, I'm ultra negative. So it's fine then, no problem. They are the ones that are the most negative, not me. They're the most negative people out there. They say the worst shit online, especially the Ronaldo fanboys as well. The Ronaldo fanboys like to say vile things about other people.
Bro, let's not get into that.
No, because I will call this guy out, and I will show you.
No,
Rasta. Actually, no, for real. Let me enlighten you on this, okay?
Uh-huh.
Let me enlighten you, okay? There's this guy, called Pasi, right? This guy. Rest in peace. He's on here. I think Messi has something to do with it. Okay, let's go to another one. We didn't pass away at 28. Also Ronaldo at 28. Jota at 28. This is the guy that's been saying it, bro. That's some Ronaldo fanboys nowadays. I'm no fanboy. No, Rasta. I'm no fanboy. But I won't be saying something like that. I'll praise Ronaldo.
I know, but bro, let's lower it. Let's lower it because we already said we had to say about Diogo Jota, but let ignorant people be ignorant people.
Rasta,
let them be ignorant people.
I'm not saying something about Diogo Jota. I'm calling that guy out.
My bad.
I was calling that guy out.
The guy. My bad.
Can I add something?
My bad.
I was calling this guy Pasi out.
Okay. My bad.
He was saying some vile things about him.
No, my bad. I misunderstood. I apologize. My bad.
It's okay, bro.
Can I add something?
Yeah, go ahead.
To that, you have to understand that some of these Twitter faces are probably under the age of 18. Now,
it doesn't matter about the age.
No, wait. Let me finish.
Oh,
now, if you played video games before in Call of Duty, who are the first ones to call you the N word, F word, say the worst things? It's kids. Why?
Yeah.
Because they don't understand sometimes what they say, or they speak
But
before
they're
they
They don't have
actually
no
think
home
about
training.
it.
but they're listening
And
to older heads.
and no, but some of them do it on their own volition as well. So
influence.
when it comes to these Twitter channels that say the most vile stuff, there's two types of people that do that. There are the ones that are young kids that think it's funny and they don't know better, and they think they're defending their favorite superstar or their favorite sports person, but they don't realize what they're saying isn't the right thing to say, and sometimes they don't have the people in their life to tell them not to do that. And especially when it comes to Twitter, when you're a faceless nobody, you can say whatever you want to say. The second type of person, who's over the age of 18, this is probably the only thing that they have good going in their life, and that's the worst type, because
Yeah.
you're so sad that you have to vicariously live through your Twitter and say BS after BS just to big up your opinions, and to be disgraceful in terms of the things you say. Now for the kids, they're being ignorant because they don't really know no better, and sometimes their parents can't see this, because a lot of the times these kids, their parents aren't internet inclined, so they don't really see what they do on Twitter. But
Yeah.
for these older people, you should know better. Once you get
should
up,
know
once
it.
you get to up those ages, you should know better. But the little kids, sometimes it is what it is. It's the same kids that are gonna be say the worst things to you on the video game. But guess what?
But King,
Are they gonna get in trouble? Who knows?
I have to say one thing though, right? It also depends on family influence. Depends on the influence that you have online, the influence you have within your friends, your circle, right? Your community, and how close your and hold on a minute. What was I gonna say again?
Mm-hmm.
And what's it called? Your school teachers, because they're the ones who are supposed to teach these guys not to go to the extent that I know some decent people on Twitter. I know decent people on Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
know
some people have no remorse regardless of those things.
it's most
Because
no, it's not some, it's most of them. It's most of them, because now I have control full of these young lads.
no, I'm talking about within that percentage. Some of them don't understand the gravity of what they're saying. Some
Yeah.
don't. Some also, there are people in this world that don't really have emotions like that. They just tweet something, they tweet it because they see the likes coming in. They're so addicted to the likes, to the retweets, to the reposts, that they don't care what they're saying. They're just saying it. But then there's other people, as you say, that are just wrong-uns. They're wrong-uns, and really, there's nothing you can do about it. You have to realize when you go on the internet, there's going to be rage bait. There's going to be people that are talking nonsense. But that's what you know. What the good thing about the internet is, you can block those people. You can remove those people. You don't have to follow those people, so you don't see that. I keep my Twitter as positive as possible. Any negativity, first thing I do is remove it.
I call these people out on Twitter. That's what I do. That's what I do.
No, I ain't got time or the patience for that. Because they're not gonna. Because guess what? You messaging them, or you do that, adds to the thrill. That makes them even.
No, I don't message them.
Do you quote tweet them?
I quote tweet larger accounts that have no time to read my quote tweets.
Wait, bro, what? Wait, what?
I quote tweet Man United. That's what I do. I quote tweet my football club. That's what I do. I quote tweet.
Bro, you funny, bro.
That's what I do. I use my platform to call shit out online. That's what I use it for. I don't just sugarcoat nothing. That's what I do. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I don't interact with these people. I don't give a shit about them. I don't interact with people like United Harry. That guy is he's a real fan. All right.
Yeah, but listen. Anytime I see negativity, that person's getting removed.
Mike RMCF, formerly of Mike LUHT. I talk to these guys because they actually know the standards of football club. That's why I don't talk to people who have no standards.
Yeah,
I want to talk to winners.
But these these stand Twitter pages that put disgusting stuff out, you ain't gonna see me following them or retweeting or looking at their stuff.
I only follow the ones that actually talk sense, like the ones that are like what do you call respectful and don't do it for clout. I follow those ones. I don't follow the people that that have larger accounts and just want to tweet things for clout. I don't follow them. I only follow people who I've spoken to in the past that have that keep respectful. At least know my opinion. For example, Boss of Blue. Look at him on Twitter. Look at him in the comments. He's a Bruno Fernandes fan, but he respects my opinions. He doesn't give a shit. He respects my opinions, bro. He has a Bruno Fernandes AVI on his profile, but he doesn't care. He's respectful. He's a respectful fan. That's what I want. I want people to be respectful. I don't want a divided fan base.
Yeah.
These people are the ones.
These people
are the ones causing the divide. By the way, it's not fans like me. It's fans like them causing the divide because they're the ones that all of a sudden start hating on people and saying vile things for having an opinion. I have an opinion. They start saying vile things. They're the ones causing the divide. Not me. I'm not saying get out of my club. They're the ones saying get out of our club. They're the ones causing the divide of the fan base. It's not me. It's not you. It's not Rasta. It's them lot on Twitter. It's them on Twitter, not me. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. That's all I gotta say. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. I just came back last night, watched the F1 movie. I'm chilled, bro. I had a good night last night. So listen, at the end of the day, I'm all about good vibes. I'm not here to hate on anyone. I'm not here to tell people what they should say and what they should not say. At the end of the day, you got your platform. Say whatever the fuck you like. Like I have my YouTube platform. I'll say whatever I like. You know what I mean?
True.
And in the future, I ain't gonna stream to Twitter. I ain't gonna stream to Twitter. Once I get a certain amount of followers on Twitter, on YouTube, I'm gonna stick to YouTube only. I'm gonna remove Twitter from my streaming access. I'm gonna move it to Twitch. I'm gonna stream wherever. I want to move it to wherever. I ain't gonna stream on Twitter no more. Twitter is just because I need people to watch I need the watch hours to go up, so people can click on the link and go subscribe or whatever it is. You know what I'm trying to say?
I guess you should.
I ain't sugarcoating nothing. I say things as it is. Eventually, I'll stop streaming on that platform. Fuck Twitter. And I might even deactivate from Twitter one day. I don't care. I might even say goodbye to Twitter one day because it's so toxic. I read so much shit on there. I just use it for like football news and whatever. And then all of a sudden, a big tweet pops up. All of a sudden, like a tweet that has so many likes pops up, and then I see it. I follow it for Fabrizio Romano news, whatever. I don't know, whatever it is. I had to follow him because of whatever it is, right? David Ornstein, all these football Twitter news, NBA, Shams, and all these guys, and obviously the clubs and everything and the teams I support. So yeah, it is what it is. Nothing I can do about that. Just be authentic, people. That's all I have to say. Be authentic and be yourself. Don't lie. Don't be dishonest. Say things as it is. If you get a sponsor, make sure that sponsor respects your opinions. Otherwise, tell them to fuck off.
True. I hear you.
The only sponsors I'll accept are companies from my family. If a brand from my family wants to sponsor me, or a family or a brand from my friend wants to sponsor me, fair enough. I'll accept it because they're close family, close friends. You know what I'm trying to say? I'll accept those. But the ones from the ones that will tell you to say an opinion because you have to say because it goes against their guidelines, tell them to piss off. If it crosses the line of their guidelines, get out. I'll say things authentic. I'll say things in my own way, in authentic ways, and you know the drill. Sorry for interrupting. I just had to make my point across. I had to just say it as it is. I'll be right back, people.
It's okay, bro. It's okay, bro.
Like and subscribe to these men right here. Forget me. I'm not asking for anything.
You good, bro. You just venting. You're venting. Nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that.
I'll be right back.
Do your thing. Do your thing. So yeah, King, what's good, bro?
Not much else today. Watching the next two games of the Club World Cup, Formula One today as well. Obviously, got the Ferrari gear on, so it's British GP.
Yeah.
So yeah, just it's like, well, after your team's won, you can just relax for a little bit
Yeah,
until the
bro.
semi.
Facts.
Can relax till the semi-final. But yeah, semi-final is going to be difficult, Fluminense, and then we'll see who's going to be in the other semi-final. Is it going to be Dortmund or Madrid or Bayern or PSG? So two great games. I'm gonna lie to you.
It's gonna be interesting
Great
games, bro.
games.
So between
Great
Madrid and
games.
Dortmund, who you have winning?
Madrid.
Mm.
Dortmund are without Job.
Yeah,
So he,
bro.
one of the belly down.
Bro. I feel I'm gonna watch Job at Dortmund. I'm gonna watch him at Dortmund and see what he could do.
Yeah, I think he'll be quality. I don't think he'll be better than his older brother, but I don't. To be honest with you, I don't think his older brother's that great anyway, personally. So
why? Tell me.
I just think he's a bit overhyped, to be honest. Like anytime I've seen him play, I feel like he had that one good. His first season for Madrid was good because he was like playing as like a second striker kind of thing, and he's getting a lot of goals. Which I mean, that's what people love, goals. But then the second season, you can see that when he's on the ball, when he's playing, especially for even when for England as well, it just isn't that as good as people make him out to be technically and stuff like that. For me. I like my midfielders to have a bit of bit more about them. Obviously he's got the physicality going on, but outside of that, his touch isn't that great. He's not really good when it comes to dribbling. His passing is okay. Shooting it, like he's just got a lot of things he needs to improve on, and I feel like people think he's the finished article, and I know he's got and I don't think he deserves the number 5 either.
That's a big number to carry, by the way. Zidane,
Yeah.
that's Zidane's number.
Yeah, so I don't think he's anywhere near that guy. So for me,
so who do you think in Madrid squad currently deserves to wear the number 5 other than Jude?
No one.
Fairs.
Not in the new crop. I mean, Tchouaméni and Camavinga have time to grow. I think they have real talent, but I don't know if they're gonna play enough. Valverde's quality. But yeah, I don't think anyone in their team should be wearing the number 5. I feel like numbers should be reserved until you actually show a level of quality before you get given a number.
True.
There's certain numbers that should be blank until a man worthy of that number comes around. But your club, Arsenal, other clubs as well.
Bro, the number 7, bro. Mason Mount is a disrespect that he has that number 7 shirt.
Yeah.
It's a disgrace, bro. It's a disgrace. Why does he, bro? Give up that number, Mason Mount. I urge you and I implore you to give up that number 7 shirt. Give it up.
Yeah, there's numbers that shouldn't be given to certain men. I'm gonna lie to you. I don't know why you're giving Konya the number 10 so early on. I don't think he
deserves it more than Rashford.
No, but neither of them deserve it though. I feel like the numbers should be earned. I feel like you should start when you come to a club at United, you start with like a 21, 20 something, and then you earn the 10. You need to prove yourself to earn certain numbers.
I'll be honest with you. Ahmad shouldn't be wearing 16. As much as I like Ahmad, he's a very good player. I don't think he should be wearing 16. 16 was Michael Carrick's number.
No. 16 ain't that important.
Roy Keane. That was Roy Keane's number 2.
Roy Keane wore 16.
Yeah.
No, but at the same time though, like he shouldn't be wearing 16. It's not a winger's number. 16 is like more like a midfielder's number, in my opinion.
True. If anything, he should be up. Should still be up in the high 30s. He should be like a 37 or 33 or 34 side.
He started off as 19. That was his number at first when he came. It was 19.
Even that's a bit too low. Like
he should have stayed at 19.
Facts, my boys. Facts, my boys.
Yeah, like put it this way: the original numbers were the 1 was for the goalie, 2 for the right back, 3 for the left back. 5 and 6 with the centre backs, 4 for the DM, 8 for the midfielder, what's it, 7 for the right mid, 11 for the left mid, 9 and 10 are the strikers. So for me, and then also you got specific numbers based on club. Like Arsenal's 14 should only be reserved till someone actually, becomes a top goal scorer multiple seasons. That's when you give someone a 14.
Exacta.
Like who's Bergkamp number? The 10. I think Bergkamp was 10. Yeah, Bergkamp's number as well. Vieira's number. Like there's certain numbers that just should be empty for me.
Mm-hmm.
Especially from the Invincible, some of the better players from the Invincible team.
Just retire the number 7, man. We should just retire the number 7, man. What the fuck are we doing?
No, I don't think retire it because there's going to be someone that will be worthy of it. But it should be blank until someone is worthy of it.
It's been a curse.
Right now, there's no current person in the squad that's worthy of that number.
Yeah, then leave it blank.
Since Ronaldo left, nobody's been good at the number 7 apart from Ronaldo himself when he came back. That's it.
Yeah,
Ronaldo
the Patrick Vieira 4.
Ronaldo himself was only good enough at number 7. Cavani was okay, but Ronaldo himself should have only been the one that wore number 7 last. Why did we give it to Michael Owen? Why did we give it to Antonio Valencia? Why did we give it to Alexis Sanchez, Di Maria? Why are we giving it to these guys? You know? Okay, maybe Di Maria was a bit understandable because he was a top player coming in at the time, right? But come on, man, we shouldn't be giving these numbers to these guys. It's kind of ruined the legacy of the number a bit, man. It has, and I love the number 7. The 7 is my favorite number because it's my birthday on the 7th of October, right? So that's my favorite birthday, like my favorite number. It's my favorite number for a reason. Like, it's not because Ronaldo was there, but it's more than that. But anyways, I'll be right back.
Well, yeah, I feel like as he's saying, like certain numbers should just be left blank. Alexis was top when coming in. Yeah, but the thing is, I don't care what the player was before he came to the club. When you go to the club, you earn your stripes. No matter where you came from, you earn your stripes. You earn your number.
Facts.
So even if you're Alexis or Sanchez or Ozil or you're a top baller, I don't care.
Unless Sir Alex Ferguson said, Ronaldo, here's a number 7, I believe in you, take it.
No, but even Ronaldo didn't get the 7 straight away. I swear down, he didn't.
No, he did straight away. He asked for 28, and then Sir Alex Ferguson said 27. Hey, here, take the 7.
Yeah, but he didn't have initially. He wasn't the 7.
No, he was. He got 7 straight away.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, fair enough.
He did.
Fair enough. But even that, I wouldn't have given him the 7 straight away. Me personally. You have to prove yourself. You need a season or 2 to prove yourself before I give you a number. My opinion.
Are you talking about Ronaldo?
Yeah, any player.
Ronaldo was given it by Sir Alex Ferguson, who was the best manager at the time. So that's why we backed it, and he proved it. Yeah, I understand now, sure, but back then it was like you've been given the 7 shirt, you use it.
Yeah, but even Sir Alex makes mistakes at times. Some numbers that he gave to certain players.
But we can't say that now, though. He didn't make a mistake with the Ronaldo one. He was the right.
Not Ronaldo, but our players after Ronaldo that was under Sir Alex had bad numbers.
Yeah, I agree. Like Valencia.
Bro. Listen, I never liked or rated Michael Owen.
With David Moyes gave him 25 the following year again.
You feel me? The Michael Owen getting number 7, bro. I did not like that.
Listen, sir, I would say this: Alex is a great manager, but he made his mistakes.
Yes, he did.
He made his mistakes.
Yes, he did. Selling Yapstam was a mistake.
Yeah, I think selling Beckham was a mistake as well.
Yeah,
I feel like that's something that you could have been patched up with a conversation.
Beckham wanted to leave though.
Yeah, but he wanted to leave after a boot got thrown in at him. You can patch that up with a conversation.
Every manager makes mistakes though.
Bro, yeah. Look at Pep did this season, bro. Like he said he was scratching up his face, bro. I really feel like somebody was punching him up in the locker room, bro. I swear.
Yeah, I think he got in a fight, but
Yeah.
that's the thing. But a lot of the times, people scrapping in the backgrounds, people don't never know about it. But anything can get solved with a conversation, especially if you think the player's good enough. But I don't think Beckham should have ever got sold at that point, in my opinion. But
Bro,
that's me.
I liked when David Beckham took corners, bro. Corners, bro. David Beckham.
Free
bro?
kicks,
Bro,
yeah, man.
Bro, David Beckham at Real Madrid, bro. I'm like, oh my god, that brother was yo. I feel like David Beckham at that time was the best business decision for Real Madrid. The amount of shirts they sold.
Oh
The
yeah,
amount
yeah.
of shirts they sold.
He was a brand. He was a brand.
Yes, he was a brand. Married one of the Spice Girls. What?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Beckham was a brand. It's in his own right.
Yeah, but people need to put more respect on Beckham. I'm gonna lie to you,
bro.
because when they talk about best right-sided players, they don't really talk about him.
King,
I'm gonna lie.
there was somebody on TikTok, right? He was saying that Beckham was mad overrated. Bellingham was better than him. Like
who was better than Beckham?
You were saying some guy was saying Bellingham was better than Beckham.
Hell no. Jude Bellingham better than David Beckham. That guy is on.
It's what it is, bro. People like to do clout chasing for a reason. That's why I keep on telling you, don't listen to these people.
They must answer for their crimes, bro. They must.
Yeah, that's crazy to compare them to, because Bellingham's a centre mid and Beckham's a right mid. That's not really a comparison.
That is criminal on so many levels, bro.
But yeah,
Beckham was also right centre mid, but also let me say this one last thing. Sorry to interrupt you again, bro. Let me say this, right? Like, the fact that you can say Beckham is better, Bellingham's better than Beckham, right? And you argue with older heads, right? Mm-hmm. You argue with older heads about, oh, we've seen this. The older heads have seen this player, that player, and I'm like, just stop arguing with them, bro. Like, stop saying they're toxic and whatever it is, because they've seen it all. You know what I mean? You've only seen these players. Don't argue with somebody when they've seen the great players like Pele and Maradona. Don't argue with these guys. They've seen great football. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's sad, bro. It's freaking sad, bro. Like, it is
Well, yeah,
bro. It's in, bro. It's in, bro. It's in, bro. It's I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's too. How dare they? How dare they, though? Seriously, how dare they? Don't ever in your man, them. Please get a life. All right. Don't ever compare to a club legend like Beckham to Jude Bellingham, bro. Ever. Y'all are smoking.
People are saying Ronaldo was no longer club legend after what he said. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up, man.
The man won a Champions League with us.
Ronaldo's a club legend with us, man. Bigger club than Marcus.
He won a Champions League.
Bro, people are saying Rashford's a legend. I mean, what are you saying?
No, he's not. No, Rashford is not. How Rashford is a legend?
I saw someone today saying Rashford and Martial are United.
Hello, how are you doing? How are you doing? I hope all is well. Hope all is well.
Up to you.
Hi. Peace and love. Peace and love. Absolutely. Peace and love.
As I was saying, bro, it's like, yes, he does.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
But who I think is better? I think Cristiano Ronaldo's better. Slightly.
It depends on what formation you choose.
4-4-2.
Yeah, if it's 4-4-2, then yes.
Ronaldo plays right mid though for me, because I'll tell you why. Ronaldo scored 42 goals from that position, bro. I don't think you can beat that.
Yeah, but he wasn't there long enough for me to like. When it comes to all-time XI, it's about legacy that you left at the club. So Ronaldo's legacy is after United for the most part. I know he won the Ballon d'Or there, and I know, but he didn't stay there long enough for me to put him above Beckham. Yeah, right mid. If you're talking right wing, then it's Ronaldo, but right mid, no.
Nah, man, I disagree slightly. But that's not me to say Beckham should be in there. Beckham should be there, of course, but I just think Ronaldo was slightly better.
I'm not gonna lie, bruv. I like Giggs, Keane, and Scholes. I like those three. I'm not gonna lie. Those three,
Those are all different positions. Giggs is left mid, and
No,
Keane and
I
Scholes would
wouldn't
be
put Beckham over these
midfielders.
guys. I wouldn't put Beckham over these guys. No.
but I ain't gonna lie, especially my captain, Keane, my captain, or I should say, the captain, my club most decorated captain ever in the Premier League history for Manchester United, Mr. Captain Marvel, Roy Keane. Bro, listen. At one point as a kid, I wanted to be Roy Keane because this man didn't take shite from nobody. He was serious. Mr. Marvel, the captain of captains. And nobody could disagree with me when I said Roy Keane is Manchester United's most decorated captain ever. Ever. Sorry, guys. I had to go on that. I had to go on that little rant. So Roy Keane is one of my favorite players. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I wanted to buy a retro kit for Roy Keane, bro, but that shit is too expensive. I can't afford that. But maybe one day. Maybe one day. You know what I mean? Maybe one day. But yeah, man, listen, people, like we just love football. We talk it, you know what I mean? Whether you agree with us, whether you disagree with us, man, listen, we love the beautiful game. Although the beautiful game has turned to crap currently. But I hope and feel like one day it gets better, it gets back to where it actually belongs. Because man, listen, I love the sport, and I want the sport to go back to higher heights, bro. It's to me, it's just stagnant. It's like it's not, it's too much commercializing in football now. Too much commercializing, too much branding, all of that nonsense. You know what I mean? Cantona beats Rooney, Van Nistelrooy. Who is the strikers? Oh, Cantona, Best, Rooney, Van Nistelrooy. Who's the strikers? Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Bobby Charlton, maybe.
No, that's too far back for us. That's too far back for us. I think when Run United started to really come into shape is when Cantona came in. I'm not gonna lie. When Cantona came in, that's when we really started to make ourselves known. Eric Cantona. He's like he's a trendsetter. Remember when Cantona left football, Roy Keane took over. So you know that aggressiveness Roy Keane have, that tenacity going up in the player's face and all of that. Who you think he learned that from? Cantona. So Cantona started it, and Roy Keane just took it to another level. All right, that's just me personally.
Best wasn't a striker. He was a
Midfielder.
winger slash mid, like
Midfielder.
right.
Yeah.
But George Best,
The all-time
George
11,
Best,
you gotta go up front.
George Best was beyond my time. I don't know about him. Cantona would be like a second striker. He'd
Yeah.
be the second striker.
But for me, when I want to talk about strikers though, Van Nistelrooy, because I've seen Van Nistelrooy play. Van Nistelrooy was deadly, people.
But you can't take Rooney out the team though.
No, can't take it. But remember, I'm talking about this is before Rooney. You feel me? Because Cantona was there. Then it was Rooney. I mean, then it was friggin' Van Nistelrooy. Then Rooney came. Then Ronaldo came. I'm just doing it that way. But for me personally, bro, but I seen Van Nistelrooy play, bro, on TV. Van Nistelrooy was clinical, bro. Very in the box, very clinical in the box, bro. So when we missed the penalty against friggin' Arsenal, when they went invincible, bro, I cried, bro. Understand me, King? Because I'm like, how you missed that? How we made them go invincible?
That would have made Arsenal go uninvincible.
Yeah, uninvincible. You're uninvincible. Yeah, bro. How you missed that? How? Fucking hell, man. But yo, man, I'm gonna wrap it up here.
I can't lie though, bro. The places that Arsenal have won the league are a bit like, they're a bit iconic though. I can't lie. Arsenal, they've won the league titles at Anfield, Old Trafford, Tottenham Hotspur. They won the league at their rivals, bro. Like, yeah, Nani was great, bro. Nani, and
That was great too.
and you want to tell me Rashford was better than Nani? No. Go watch Nani back. Nani was a baller, man. Nani was a baller, man. I ain't taking this Rashford better than Nani crap. Nah, sorry. Nani was unbelievable. I watched him. He was cold.
Yeah. But man, them. I'm ending the stream here. I have some stuff I have to do, and remember, I'm flying out of the country, but I will try to do some streams while I'm over there, man. Them. So bless up.
Make sure you guys these two channels as well right here. I'm sorry for interrupting you guys all throughout the show, yeah, but please make sure you guys sub to these.
I just seen it in the private chat. I will do that. I will do that, bro. I will do that. But man, then, please subscribe to King and please subscribe to Alcavin because they know their ball knowledge, people. They know their stuff.
3 subs, please. 345 subs. Just get me 3 more. Come on, 3 more. That's all I ask.
And let's see. Is it still Jamaica?
No, Jamaica. Is this it till Jamaica? Is this the final show until you go to Jamaica?
Who knows? Yes. I might. Yeah. But I'm gonna post a video out later discussing about another club.
When are you flying?
I'm flying 5 a.m. tomorrow.
So you can do a show before going to the airport, can you?
Yeah, but it depends on the time when I get, because when I get home tomorrow, I'm going to like change, take a shower, take all of that, and go. As I come in, I'm going straight to the airport.
Okay. Yeah. Might as well do it before you go to work. So you have to like wait. So if you have to come back home and like you have, and you're short on time, you might as well do everything.
I'm thinking about doing that, but I'm gonna do a recording with another person you all know, and we're gonna talk about something. But don't worry, guys.
You should tell us. You should tell us more about your culture. You know, that's what you get people to learn more about you and your culture.
No, bro. Listen, I said if I don't
you better get that Jamaican passport sorted because you lost it all those years ago, didn't you?
I know. I did. Got a bunch of clips and have AI switch it together. Okay. I might do that. But man, them, I'm ending the stream here. Look out for a video I'm gonna post later.
Oh, sorry, guys, I forgot. I'm live in literally 50 minutes with Josh on my channel. I'm literally going live to do football talk with Josh on my channel. So tune in. And also tonight I'm going live with King at 6 p.m. around 10. Sorry, not 6 p.m. UK, 4 p.m. UK for the F1 preview tomorrow. Silverstone preview, big one, big race this weekend. Silverstone, big race. So
and before I go, King, what you got coming up, bruv?
Just Club World Cup live streams and obviously Formula One on AN Sports.
All right, man. Them, you heard that. Keep your notification bells on.
See you in 50 minutes on my channel, people.
And be on the lookout. I will be dropping a video later. And man, them, I see you. What's my boss saying? Oh yes, qualifying to yes. So on that note, people.
Right.
On that note, people, we are out of here. Bosh.